morning. And I've got a nice little warm coffee to sip. It's cold out there this morning. These sockies are, I was in that much of a rush as well. I haven't even changed my trousers from running with the dogs. They're filthy and muddy. You can't see that probably up there. Bring your feet together, please. Stand in the middle of your mat as much as you can. And then we'll take those toes out nice and wide. Not too wide, don't force them. And then the heels out. So we now have our nice hip width apart stance. 1, 2. Don't you start on me today, microphone. We don't need this. Relax your shoulders down. And we're going to start with our alignment. So soften those knees, make sure they're over your ankles. Come up the body so that your knees are below your hips. Come up the body again so your shoulders are above your hips. And then you want your ears above your shoulders. I know that all sounds a bit crazy, but that's the alignment. Morning, Pam! Morning, Nikki! Nikki, why were you not on Zoom? Have you not got the code? How odd. I'm sure you have the code. I'm sure you were here last week, Nikki. Okay. So we're going to start from the top. We normally start from the bottom. I'm going to start from the top today. So we're going to gently turn the head right to left. Take your time. Slowly look to the right. Ooh, how does that feel? And then to the left. Keep those knees relaxed. Nice and steady side to side. Breathing as you move. Out as you turn. Be gentle, keep it slow. Well done, do one more each side. Head comes to center, chin to chest. Lift the crown of the head up as you draw the chin to your chest. Don't just let it flop. And then slowly lift the head. Lift the chin, lift the eye gaze. Well done, chin to chest. One more time. Head up slowly, eyes up. Perfect. Come back to the center, gently take the right ear towards the right shoulder. To the left. Try not to let your opposite shoulder, the one you're moving away from, move. Try and keep that drawing down gently. One more to each side, take your time. Oh, that's better. Let's just release something lovely. Slowly over to the left. To the center. Lovely. How does that neck feel? Start to gently roll your shoulders. Don't make it too big. We'll make this bigger as we start to move. One more, rolling them backwards. And then we'll roll those shoulders forwards. Careful, you're making the camera wobble. Oh dear. One more, rolling those shoulders forwards. Perfect. Relax them down. You're going to take one arm, roll it back. Take the other arm, roll it back. Oh. Start to make it bigger. Start to lift your elbow a little bit. Beautiful. Teresa, you're in a different room today, or have you just got different backgrounds? Turned it round. Now you're going to change direction, but make sure you make it a little bit bigger. That's it, you sit there, stand. Oh, my shoulders. I'll be boxing yesterday. One more each side, please. Lovely. Fingertips onto your shoulders. Circle the elbows. Alternate sides. Circling back. Now we've loosened it all up a little bit. Yes? Why are you looking at me for like that? Lovely. Change direction next time. Take them over the top. Really simple moves that you can remember to do each day, every other day, or just if you feel your shoulders stiffening up. One more each side. Okay, now we're going to do both together. I want you to take a big breath in, circle the back, and then a big breath out, circle them forwards, and you can round forward through your upper body a little bit. Breathe in, circle them back, lift your chest, breathe out, circle them forwards, round forwards. 2 more. Let it go. 1 more. Let it go. Good. Stand tall, arms relaxed. Bring your hands to your hips and just start to gently move them up and back. So they lift up towards your ribs, close that gap, and then they move away from your ribs. See how your back feels. Got one side that's a little bit iffy today. Oh yeah, that right side's a bit tender. Oh. Small movements, keep the knees bent. Am I doing it right, Wilson? Am I? Good. Notice if one side feels like it moves differently to the other. Now, that might sound strange because you're thinking, but Hayley, my hips, they're here, they're together. They are, but they can, if they're out of alignment, they can move slightly differently to each other. So if you really put your hands on your hips, you'll be able to feel if one is maybe tipping forwards more than the other, or feels at a slightly different angle. Okay, when you're ready, find our neutral position between that lift and that tip, and then just gently move the hips up and down towards the ribs on the sides of the body. Oh. It's going to be useful, that is, isn't it, Wilson? Lovely. A couple more, and then just relax the heels down. Keep in the neutral position, just lift the heels one at a time, stretch the soles of the feet, bend those toes. Ooh. That's it, pull the knees forwards, get those knees moving. That's it, Wilson. If you go on that mat, that's really helpful for me. Lovely. One more each side. Okay, stay where you are. I'm going to turn to the side. So we always do the stretching for the feet this way, but we're going to do it the other way. So I want you to tuck your toes over so your toenails are on the floor. Now we're not going to move as such apart from your body weight. So if you take your shoulders back, that will stretch more. If you keep your shoulders level or you bring your weight forwards, that will stretch less. It's quite an intense stretch, so don't feel like you've got to keep moving backwards. You don't need to. Okay, nice and slowly release that foot. And when I say slowly, there's a reason, because the foot's not used to being in that position, so don't move it out of it too quickly. Try the other one. It's just like we roll the shoulders backwards and we roll the shoulders forwards. We lift the heels up, and then I want you to be able to curl the foot back this way. We do this sometimes when we're on the floor and we're kneeling. It's a whole different ball game when we're standing. Stretching right across the foot, maybe up into the shin a little. Well done. Slowly release. Superb. Bring the feet back under the hips. Stand nice and tall. Deep breath in. Reach the arms up. Lovely. Bring the hands to your thighs. Come down halfway, chin to chest. And we're just going to do some cat-cow movements here. So if I stand sideways, we're going to tilt the hips up and back. And then we're going to tuck the chin in and round the spine up here. Oh, that's tight. Nice and slowly. Just move between these two positions as and when you're ready to do so. And hold the position that's giving you the nicest release. If one of them feels a little bit uncomfortable, don't take it so far and don't spend so long there. One more time. Okay, from our cat posture, roll up slowly. Stand nice and tall. Beautiful. Right arm, big circle back. Left arm, big circle back. So now we're going to start to make our movements a lot bigger. How does that feel? You can move your hips. I don't mind if your hips are moving as you turn and reach back. Change direction. So reach back first. Bring it overhead. Alternate sides. So good to move my body in this nice gentle way. Hope it feels good for you too. One more each side. Oh. Hands down by your sides. Let's get some sideways movement in. Oh yeah. Working those abs. What have we done to work the abs, Wilson? Are we running? Okay. Do one more of these each side, and then we're going to take it up and overhead. So the right arm is going to reach up and over to the left, and then release. Left arm up and over to the left. Oh, really open the ribs. Big breath out. One more each side. Last one. Perfect. Arms up, shoulder height. Fingertips into the middle. Heels into the middle. Rotate to the right side. Bring that left elbow forwards. Come back to the center. Rotate to the left. Just bring in the right elbow as far forward as you can, taking the left one as far back as you can. Keep rotating round, right to left, nice and slowly, noticing if you have more movement one way than the other. Keep the chest nice and proud. After this one, I'd like you to do one more to each side, please. How's that feeling? Arms out, please. Heels out. Reach overhead. A little bit different from reaching all the way down and all the way up. Are your knees nice and soft? Are your abdominals gently braced? One more each side, please. Lovely. Release. Let's get these legs moving. So nice and slowly, we're going to do some knee raises. I want you to try and stay nice and central. So you're going to lift right knee and then bring it back down. Lift left knee and then bring it back down. So you are shifting your weight from right to left, but I want you to try and stay within your hip width apart distance and not rock to one side too much. So if I can see you going like this, no, take your time, lift, make sure it feels like it's challenging your balance, challenging your core. Place the foot down under the hip, nice and steady. lift and lower, slow, slow. Good. One more to each side, please. Lift that knee up with the hip. Perfect. Reset. Going to go right and left with the legs. So now you are going to lean over to the left as you do the right leg, and over to the right as you do the left leg. Now can you angle the toes? Big toe in, heel out. And really control the lift as high as you can and the lower as slow as you can. I don't want it just coming back into the floor. Don't let it crash. Don't let it crash and burn. Lift, lower, lift. One more to each side. Beautiful. Last one. Lovely. You know where we're going now. We've got to do all three directions. So take leg back, squeeze that buttock, and then change sides. Get it all warmed up, all mobilised, all ready for action. Keep moving. After this one, do one more to each side. Good. Come back to the centre. Feet shoulder, hip width apart still. A nice easy squat. So send the hips back and then come up nice and slowly. Well done. Slowly. Knees forwards. Check they're in line with your toes. Don't let them come in. 2 more times. Sit back. Doesn't have to be very low. Just make sure you're bending at the ankles and at the knees and at the hips. Well done. Stay there. Okay, so we're going to work on the core standing. We're going to work on the core on our hands, and then we're going to work on the core on our backs. So, from our hip width apart stance, can you take the arms up in the air, please? I want your left arm to come towards your right knee. You're going to lift them towards the middle. And then we're going to change sides. Let's keep that. Changing sides going. Nice and steady. But I want it to come to the middle. I don't want you to twist. I don't want you to lean forwards. I want you to pull the knee up, pull the elbow towards the knee. So the elbow's crossing the midline of the body, but the knee not so much. So what I mean by that is don't do this. Bring the knee up in line with the hip. Bring the elbow across. Does that make sense? Now we do this in fitness classes and we go really fast, and sometimes we do twisting and stuff, but I really want you to focus on the breathe out here and try and keep your chest up. You're going to roll the shoulder forwards that you're bringing across the body. That's fine. One more each side, please. Can you feel that a little bit in your abdominals? Well done. Release your arms. Roll your shoulders back. Oh, and took some of that then. How did that feel? Breathe in. Reach both arms up. Now we're going to take into a standing crunch. I need to stand sideways so you can see this. Your elbows are going to come towards your thighs. You're going to breathe out and round your spine. Now really important, when we come up, you're going to breathe in and tip back gently. Not a huge amount, but we're opening the spine. Extending and then flexing for the crunch. Breathe in. And then breathe out and pull those tummy muscles in nice and strong. And then breathe in. Gentle tip back, squeeze the bottom. 2 more, big breath. Breathe out. Lovely, last one. Breathe in, reach up. Arms out, all the way down. How's that feel? Roll the shoulders again if you need to. Not so bad on the shoulders, that one. Arms back out. Slight bend in the elbows. Okay, so this is going to really challenge the balance. So this one, it's not too bad because it's opposites. This one is a little more challenging because it's the same arm and the same leg, so you've got to really balance on one side of your body. So really take your time. And the slower we do this, those of you that do my other fitness classes where I call this a crazy frog, well, no, this is fine when you go fast, but when I'm asking you to balance and take your time, it's a little bit harder on those abdominals. Take your time. So take the elbow behind the knee slightly if you can. They don't have to touch, they just have to move towards each other. Pull it down, release. Pull it down, release. And the knee up. Don't forget to pull the knee up. Good work. Can you do 4 more of these, please? 4. Woo. 3. 4. 2. Lovely. And 1. Release. Roll those shoulders back. Oh, it's really getting my neck when I put the arms in the air today. Change direction. Lovely. Arms all the way up. We're going to bring the hands to the front of the thighs. We're going to roll down either halfway or all the way. I'll let you choose. How are you feeling in that back and hamstrings? Relax the head. Shake it yes. Shake it no. Fabulous. Roll up nice and slowly for me. Shoulders back at the top. Super work. Right, arms up. We're going back through those abdominals and then we'll be coming back to the floor. So we're gonna do a little mash up of all of them. So we're gonna go right arm across to the left knee. Stay with me, stay slow. Right elbow, right knee. And then I want the crunch here. Breathe in, reach up. Then we're going to go the other side. So crunch, oh no, it's the other way, isn't it, honey? No, it is that way, that is right. Left to right, and then left and left, and then down the front. Breathe in as you lift up, squeeze the bum as you gently tip back, and then come back to centre. Right to left. Slowly, right to right. Big breath in, big breath out to crunch, elbows to thighs. Breathe in, come up. Left arm, right knee. Left knee, left elbow. Balance. No, it's gone on that side. And crunch forwards. Beautiful. One more each set each side. So right to left when you're ready. Right, right. Well done. Crunch centre. Left arm. Left side. Perfect. And crunch centre. Breathe in. Extend. Centre release. Super work. Hands on your thighs, chin to chest. We're coming down nice and slowly. Okay, we're going to walk out to a plank. So take your time. Let's turn my mat a little bit. So take the hands forward, take the feet back. We're going to be on our hands, not for too long. And if you prefer, you can come down A to your knees and B all the way down to your forearms, if you prefer. So we're going to do some rotational work for the core here. So let's start on our knees, everybody. Relax those toes. So find that plank position. Make sure your weight is forward through your hands. Lift up through your belly. Don't let those hips come down here. They've got to be up. It almost feels like you've got your bum too high in the air, but You'll know if it's too high because the weight will be back in your knees too much and not in your arms enough. Okay, from here you're going to turn to one side, straighten the leg that is facing up to the sky, come into a side plank. And please do this on your forearms if it's better for your wrists. Well done, come back to the front and then change sides, rotate to the other side, nice and slowly. Good, back to centre, one more each side, kneeling just to let the body know what's going on. Centre. Lovely, come back. Take a wee sit back on the heels. Stretch the arms out, wiggle the fingers quick. Have to be quick, else person takes up my mat, as you can see. Okay, we're going to come forward. We'll try this on our toes maybe. So you don't have to. Stay on your knees if you want to. Keep your feet really wide for this. Elbows soft. Turn to one side. Both legs are straight. Now listen. Heels must touch the floor. If you balance on your toes, it's going to make you feel ever so unstable. Come back to the centre. It is a lot stronger. Change sides. On your wrist when you are up on your toes. Come back to centre. Well done. Do one more each side. Lift those hips up. Don't let them sag down. Centre. Last one over here. Perfect. Back to the centre. Nice and slowly. Knees down. Sit back. Well done. One more set. Now you choose knees, toes, forearms or hands. We're going to add on just a tiny bit. So if you're at all apprehensive about what's to come, do it on your knees. Absolutely fine. I'm going to come up on my toes and attempt it. It's going to be good fun and hard work all together. Okay, feet nice and wide. Turn to one side. If you need to, put your knee down, and then we're going to bring knee and elbow in for 4 repetitions on this side before we change sides. Okay, or can she? 1. Whoa, balance. 2, and yes, you can do this on your forearm. Woo. 3, just about. 4, slowly back to centre. Take your time here, reset, and then change to the other sides. Whoa. When you're ready, 4 repetitions at your own pace. 1, 2, 3. Whoa, wobbly. 4. Front plank. Take your time. Knees down. Sit back. Doesn't help when you've got not enough space. Wilson. Oh, well done. That was tough. Okay, we're going to move on to our back. Take your time. And when you arrive on your back, we'll start with knees bent. Wilson, I'm going to lie down now, so you need to come over here. Come on, move. Thank you. Woo. Knees bent, lie back. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, to start with, can you tilt your hips forwards and backwards? I need you to think about finding that neutral position. So that doesn't mean you need to push your back into the mat. Okay? It just means don't let your tummy stick up and your back really arch. Make sure there's a middle ground somewhere. Okay, can you Lift your right foot and hover it off the floor. Only a couple of inches, not too much. Now I need you to take a big breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to slowly stretch your leg away and really engage those tummy muscles. Breathe in with the leg out there. Breathe it out to pull it back in. Keep that leg hovering. Do that 3 more times. Breathe in here. Exhale. Keep that tummy nice and strong. Hover that leg off the floor. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring it back in. Feel those tummy muscles. Keep that nice and strong. Not just the leg working. 2 more. Breath in. Breathe out. Engage. Breathe in. Breathe out to bring the knee back. 1 more time, keeping with that breathing. Hold strong. Breathe out, bring it back in. Well done, bring it to the chest for a little hug, just that knee. And yes, release, reset, and then change sides. Pick the leg up, pick the foot up, keep the knee bent. Inhale. Exhale to lengthen. Inhale. Exhale to bring it back in. Do it slowly. See what you can notice when you do this slower. Breathe out to extend. Breathe in. Breathe out to bring it back. It's really helpful, Wilson, laying on my tummy. Breathe in to bring it back. You've got 1 more. I really want you to focus on that breath out to extend it away, keeping the core engaged, and then the breath out to bring it back in, keeping those muscles strong. Lay it down. Bring your knee to your chest if you haven't got a great big ginger dog on it. Well done. Okay. Bring your right leg up. Bring your left leg up. Find a tabletop position. Now, I'm having to adapt because I've got a lump on me. I'm not really, I'm just kidding. Now, tummy muscles engaged. Big breath in. Breathe out and pull them in. Now you're going to keep those muscles strong. You're going to continue to breathe, but we're going to toe tap, or heel. You can take your heel if that feels a little easier. Oh, I can definitely feel my tummy working, and that's not just because Wilson is lying on it. I don't think he's ever done this before, has he? He has been a little bit naughty the last couple of days, running away. Maybe he's saying, sorry, Mum. He will be. Okay, listen. 4 more total, so 2 more each leg. Keep it slow. Good. Now, if you can, hug your knees. Otherwise, feet down, legs out, maybe. Oh, that's better. How's that core feeling? How are your abs feeling? They're definitely awake, right? Okay, 1 more exercise here. Bring those feet back up to where they were in our tabletop position. Have a gap between your knees, your shins, your ankles, arms out. We're going to take a breath in and roll the knees to the right side as far as you can. And then when you're ready, breathe out, pull them back. Thanks for that help there, Wilson. Change sides, over to the left, roll, roll, roll. Breathing in, breathing in, breathing in. Breathe out to pull them back up. Keep changing sides, go at your pace with your breathing. Make sure it's a breath in to go over to the side. Keep the shoulders down. What are you doing, dog? Thank you. Okay. Wherever you are, can you complete one more to each side? Make sure it's even. Then we're going to do one more set, and I'm going to show you how to make it a little more challenging, if you want to, that is. Slowly, feet down. You can hug your knees if that feels like a nice stretch for your back. You can stretch your legs out if that feels like a nice stretch for your tummy. Wilson. Here's one I made earlier. There you go, lie down on there. That's better, thank you. Okay, last one here before we just even it out with a tiny little bit of lower back work. So pick the feet up, arms out. As you roll over to the right side, breathing in, straighten your left leg. Oh, that makes it heavier, doesn't it, going over to that side. Now make sure you breathe out to pull it back. And then bend that left leg. As you roll them over to the right, straighten your left leg. Breathe out to bring them back. Well done. Try that one more time each side. Or don't. If it's too much with a straight leg, just keep them bent. Keep practicing like the first set we did. Be sure to change the leg that you bend. Lovely. Okay. As you go to the left side this time, see if you can straighten your left leg. This is a little bit harder because the weight will pull you over because that leg is closest to the floor. Pull it back. Bend, release. As you go to the right, straighten the right leg. Needs to be that effort on your core muscles as you're coming back to the center with the knees. One more. Well done. Knees to chest. Give them a hug. Roll the back side to side. Great work. Pop those feet down. Bring them in towards your bottom. They don't need to be super close, but as close as you can comfortably for your knees. And then slowly peel your back up away from the floor. Lift the hips, squeeze your bottom. Push those knees gently towards your toes. Hold it here. How do the legs feel? How do the back, the lower back and the bottom feel? Can you feel this in the fronts of your thighs? Yes, they're burning. Well done. Slowly lower your back down. Take your time. Slow, slow, slow. Release gradually. When you arrive back down on your mat, just gently tilt the hips forwards and backwards. Beautiful. We're going to do that one more time and then we're going to do some lovely stretching. When you're ready, peel up. You don't need to go too high. Just make sure you're pressing into your feet evenly. Those knees have got a gap between them, but they're not opening. They're staying nice and in line with the hips and the ankles. Squeeze, squeeze the back of the body nice and strong. Lovely. Lower back down. Take your time. Slow, slow, slow. Well done. Release the hips forwards and backwards. Hug your right knee slowly into your chest. Circle your ankle both directions. Obviously not at the same time. That would be quite some magic trick. And then when you're ready, that leg goes up nice and slowly to stretch the hamstring. Heel up. Knee is bent, draw it into your chest gently. Slowly release. Change sides, left knee in, hug. Get that ankle moving. Slowly leg up, heel up. Pull the knee into your chest as much as you can. Slowly release. Take the feet apart, roll both knees over to the right side or the left side. Press the knees down towards the floor. Change sides. Bring them back to the middle, both knees into your chest. Rock side to side, circle your knees, whatever feels really good right now. As we're just stretching out, cooling off. Okay, one more stretch here, lying. Soles of the feet together, let the knees open. Just let those hips gently rock side to side. Or stay still, you choose. Steady those legs, those hips, push the feet together, bring the knees up. Now roll to your right or left side, come over, take your time, all fours. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, tuck your toes. When you're ready, push the hip weight back, lift your knees, bring those hips up, relax your head here. Let's walk the feet, bend the knees one at a time, press back gently through the heels. Ooh. Press back both heels together gently. Head looks back between the ankles or knees. Relax. Bend the knees a lot, walk your hands back to your feet when you're ready. Hang over your thighs, just take a moment. And then super slow, roll it up, take your time. Chin stays tucked to your chest. Roll the shoulders back first. And then lift your head. Are we up? Ooh, where's that for 45 minutes gone. That was lovely. Hope you've enjoyed that. Hope you feel a little bit more mobile. Hope you feel like you worked your core and your abs a little bit. Bring those feet back under your hips. Take a deep breath in. Breathe. Arms all the way up. And then release them. Fantastic work this morning. Give yourself a round of applause. Thank you very much. Have yourself a fabulous Saturday, fabulous weekend. And we're back on Monday morning.
Thanks, Hayley.
Thank you, ladies.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Thank you.